Hi everyone, how are you doing? Good, it's so good to see you. All right, it is week 2 of learning about contractions. So let's get a warm up going with our vowel teams and some sound alikes. And then we're going to learn some new contractions this week and end with the word of the day. Are you ready? Great. Okay, repeat after me. Let's do the long A's. AI, bait A. AY, play A. Let's do the long E's. EE, GB. EA, eat E. EY, key E. Let's jump down and do some of these that have more than one sound for them. OU, trout, ow. OU, soup, oo. O, school, oo. O, book, UE, blue, oo. UE, rescue, you. And EW, chew, you. Fantastic. Okay. And let's see if you can remember, what are these little ghosts all about? We just did the ooh sounds, and these are another way to help you remember. This is the ghost with books. Remember, he's walking along with his books because he loves books, and then he crashes into somebody, and the book goes into him, so he says, ugh. So OO can say, ugh, like book. And remember the scary ghost? He likes to scare people, so he walks around and says, ooh. So make your scary glasses, ooh. OO can say, ooh, like school. All right, I know it's a little silly, but sometimes you gotta have fun and be silly, and it helps your brain remember things. All right, without further waiting, let's look at some sound alikes. What does this say? And which kind of berry is it? Like a strawberry that you eat. Good. How about this one? Meat. Which kind of meat? Again, it's the kind you eat. It's got the word eat in it. Would you like to eat some meat and berries? Okay. And what's this word? Meat. Like, hi, it's nice to meet you. And one more. Herd. Which type of herd? Well, it's not a herd of turtles. It's a herd of elephants, but yes, a big group of animals or people. Well, people are animals. Okay. Are you ready to learn some new contractions? All right. Go ahead for me and find your student notebook. And let's go ahead and open up to the notebook page that has all of the contractions. Do you remember which part it's in? It's in the spelling rules, that's right. You've got your common prefixes and roots in there. And before that, you've got your contractions, okay? The pages that look like this, pages 40 and 41. Okay, and today we are going to be doing contractions with will, are, would, have, has, and had. Okay, so you can find all of those in your notebook here. We've looked at them before, but today we're really going to focus on them. So come on over a little bit closer, and I am going to start with are contractions. So the word are, A-R-E. Let's start with they are. Okay, so we have, if we're doing they are, I need the letters to build are. Here's they, and then R is A-R-E. And remember, what we do is that we move it over and we take out the vowel A and replace it with an apostrophe. So it looks like this. And how do we pronounce it? There. There. They are becomes there. Okay. Now, what if we have, instead of they, let's look at this one. Read it for me. We are. We move out the A and replace it with the consonant. How do you pronounce it? We're. Instead of saying we are hungry, you can say it more quickly with a contraction and say we're hungry. Okay, let's do one more with R. Get my word R back, and now let's talk about you. You are. How do you think we'll write you are as a contraction? Your. Your. Very smart. You are. So you know when you see your that is spelt like this because your is a sound-alike word, as we're going to learn. There's also this kind of your. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this. This means you are. Okay. Now let's talk about will. Okay, so here's our word will. And when we're doing a contraction with will, we take away the W and the I and replace it with the apostrophe. So I'm going to show you one, and then I'll have you try some. What does this say? He will. We take away the two letters, and we replace it with the apostrophe. Instead of saying he will, we say he'll. He'll be right over to your house. He will be right over. Okay, I want you to go grab your dry erase board and your marker, and I'm going to give you one to try. Okay? And you do have your student notebook if you want to check, but I will show you the answers since we're still just learning. Okay, so the one I'm giving you, I lost my eye. Oh no. Okay, this says, we just did he will, so I want you to do she will. So on your whiteboard, can you show me the contraction for she will? Okay, did you take away these and replace it with this? And how do you pronounce it? Do you say shell, like a turtle's shell? No, the base word, the main word of she stays the same, and then we just add the sound of these letters. She'll. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Do you guys know that song? Okay, good. All right, let's do one more with will. This time, we'll do they will. Okay, show me they will as a contraction. Okay, you took that away. And how do you say it? They'll. They'll be here soon. They will. Okay, nice job. Okay, we're going to move on now to would contractions. So if I build the word would, it is spelled W-O-U-L-D. I got to get a D. Okay, so make sure you have room on your whiteboard, and we will start with I. And remember, I by itself is, of course, capitalized. If we're doing the contraction for I would, we take away a whole bunch. We take away the W, the OU, and the L to replace with the apostrophe. So instead of saying I would like dinner, we just say I'd. I'd like dinner. Okay, are you ready to try this one? Instead of saying we would, write on your whiteboard, how would you make we would a contraction? Okay, if you said weed, you're correct. And we're not talking about like a weed in your garden. We're talking about we would, weed. Another sound alike. Okay, let's try one more with would. Let's try she would. I'll get my contraction out of there. I'll bring the word would back up. Okay, she would. On your whiteboard, show me the contraction for she would. All right, and you should have gotten rid of all these letters. Put in the apostrophe, and how do you say it? She'd, not shed. She'd like a sip of water, please. Okay. So far today, we have done contractions with are, will, and would. We still have three more to talk about, so bear with me. Okay, we have. So if I am going to write, we have, there we go. We have, well, when we're doing have, we get rid of the H and the A, and we put our apostrophe in for them, and we keep the B and the E. So we've. So instead of saying we have been friends for 3 years, we've been friends. Okay? I want you to try just one with we have. With have. Why don't you try you have? You have been a great student. Go ahead on your whiteboard, turn this into a contraction. Okay, we knew the rule. Get rid of the H and the A. Put in the apostrophe, and how do you say it? You've been a great student. Okay, time for a new word. We're gonna do contractions with has. So watch me do one, and then you'll have a turn. Instead of he has, just like with have, we get rid of the H and the A. Have, has, and had are all the same. We put the apostrophe, and how do you say it? He's. He's pretty nice. Why don't you try this one with has? On your whiteboard, show me how you would do it has. Okay, it has, you get rid of the H and the A, you put the apostrophe, and it's been raining. It has been raining. Okay, guys, last new one that we'll be learning, and then all week we'll review and practice them. So it's okay if you didn't memorize. Okay, let's do had. I had, same exact rule as have and has. Take away the HA, bring down the apostrophe, I'd. Okay, your turn to try. I want you to try the contraction for they had. Go ahead on your whiteboard. Instead of saying they had pizza, what would the contraction be? Come on, do it on your whiteboard. Don't be lazy. That's right. You get rid of the H and the A. You bring down the apostrophe. And how do you pronounce it? They'd. Okay. Last thing for today, guys, I know that was a lot, is a word of the day. So let me go back to one that we learned in the beginning of the day today. I'm going to go back to the word are, A-R-E. And if you remember with are, we take away the A. So for the word of the day, we are doing we are. And I want you to write what it equals or what it changes to. So I'm going to put this little arrow, or you could do an equal sign. And remember, if the A is gone, it equals this, we're. So we replaced what letter? We replaced the A. Let's do a sentence with this contraction. I'm going to start with an uppercase and do the sentence, we're happy to be healthy. We're happy to be healthy. And the last thing that you need to do, my friends, today is add this into your student notebook. So go to your student notebook, and in the vocabulary section, look for the W. And on the top line, I want you to write, we are goes to we're, and then enter the sentence. We're happy to be healthy. Pause it here until you finish entering it in your notebook. and then I'll see